Good afternoon. It is Monday, June 24th. We are covering a few different weather events going on here in Minnesota. First off, we have a slight risk for the majority of Minnesota for severe weather today, with a part of southeastern Minnesota having an enhanced risk and southwest only being in a marginal risk. There is a 2% for the entire slight risk, with that enhanced risk that is in the southeast Minnesota having a 5% risk for tornadoes. 30% hatched for hail, with the majority being only a 15% hatched for wind. And throughout most of the slight risk, there is a 15% hatched for hail. On a bigger note, for me, there is still a lot of ongoing flooding in southern Minnesota. Flash flood warning has been issued as Rapidan Dam in Mankato is failing, as well as a lot of the other rivers are still up and flooding all over. A new flood watch was issued for the possibility of flash flooding with these storms this evening. So make sure we're paying attention. Don't drive through water. Don't walk into it. Moving over, we're going to look at some of the simulated reflectivity through today. And as we go into tonight, it looks like the storms are going to pop off in much of northern Minnesota, as well as a small cluster moving just north of the Twin Cities, and looks to be into the Twin Cities as it continues to grow into the overnight hours, moving into the Wisconsin. Looking at our Cape, this is the available energy that the storms have. As we go into the evening following, we're looking upwards of high 5,000, low 6,000 Cape. As it moves into the night, it starts to trend down, but still holding very high values. This is the STP. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it gives an idea of where tornadoes can form. As we move in, south central Minnesota has a good chance, and then it moves over the metro area, increasing chances, and it kind of stalls out over the southeastern area and dies off as we go farther into the night. One thing that we have that is looking good for the people of Twin Cities metro area is this 12 Zulu sounding. I know they're going to be sending one off in this afternoon, but we have multiple points of capping, which should hold storms from being able to fire off. So for the generalized population, good. For storm chasers, not so good. But I'm going to, in a case like this where it's looking at going into a major populated area, it is a very good thing.